Because even in Fear, it's more of a dramatic series, but you still bring some fun and some really funny moments to the character, which is great. That is my job
there. Yeah. You know, that's Sarah's, my character's role, is to bring levity. You know, and that is why I was brought in, very specifically. In fact, you know, when the producers brought me in and talked about my character, they said, you know that character you played named Gina and 40-Year-Old Virgin? I'm like, yeah. They're like, her. And I'm like, all right, let's go stir some beef. And then they put that in the script.
And you know what? Actually, that's really smart for the producers and writers to be thinking that way, because the way you portray Sarah, it's not out of place. Because I would have thought before, I'm thinking, okay, if they try to bring in a real comedic twist, it's not going to work, and it's going to pull you out of the environment. But
has to stay grounded.
Well, it's got to stay in the same light as the show. So you know,
that was terrifying for me.
And I just heard that you were not considered a regular, because as soon as you joined the cast, I assumed you were a permanent regular character.
No, you know, some people get the status a little quicker than others. I'm really happy to finally be a series regular starting season 6.
Well, I know you can't give away the secrets because
I can.
Mostly because I don't know them.
I'll talk to Alex after. But no, I mean, I've been on Talking Dead with Chris Hardwick several times, and I love it because, like, Chris and I are both nerds, and we both love walking, and we both love fear, and so for us just to nerd out over talking to you guys and sort of giving our take on what we think is coming or why certain things happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then to see if it actually does come to fruition or not. It's exciting. And so I feel like I'm sort of like this peripheral character. I need to actually be cast in Fear. I think it's now time, because I have been a part of the peripheral for so long.
Which zombie do you want to be?
You know what? We actually did for, I can't remember what it was for, but Jonathan and I dressed up as walker zombies. Yeah. And we were the property, what do we call ourselves?
Property walkers?
There was property zombies or property walkers. It was something like, but it was one of the guys that does the special effects makeup and work for you guys on the show.
Oh, wow.
He came and did it with us a few years ago. Yeah, and so we looked legit. And I was surprised, within a matter of half an hour, I was fully, I can say zombie, I know it's not a zombie, but I was fully walkified. Yeah. And I had peeling skin, and I looked disgusting, the gaunt look and everything like that.
And you woke up that way.
Yeah. And that was just me waking up. He put some rouge on my cheeks. But I can't believe how fast that they work on.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, for the masses, you know, the ones that they do, a lot of them they pull it over their head, right? Yeah. But what they do is, if you took off their mask, you'll see it's painted black around their mouth and around their eyes, and then they'll do their teeth. Right. You know, and a lot of times too, they go in literally right before the shot. They've got people that run in and put stuff in their eyes. I think it makes it cloudy, but it dissipates after a bit. So it's kind of a quick thing. So they have to do it really quick and then get the shot.
Is that going to make them blind 20 years from now?
Well, we'll find out.
Probably. Oh my God. But they were an extra. But they CGI a lot of those zombies when it's a big crowd.
It's usually
they put CGI.
Bigger times there'll be like 50 of them. Maybe 100, depending on what the shot, but 50, and then they fill it in.
You're both actors. Alex, have you done a lot of comedy in the
past? I've never acted. That's how I do it.
He did a ton of comedy before.
No, that's all I did.
He was Mr. Prezan on King of Queens.
King of Queens for years, and then I did
King of Queens.
Did that for 5 seasons, and then
You're huge all over the world. They still play that stuff every day
in Germany.
What's your go-to though? Dramatic or
drama is what I do now. I mean,
you prefer it,
but I prefer it because I like the reality of conversation. Comedy is great, but comedy's changed so much, man. I mean, I don't know any comedy nowadays. I just don't know it. Yeah. But King of Queens was fun, but I was on Becker and what was my Last Man Standing and just a ton of stuff. I did a comedy pilot, or a couple of them actually.
Yeah, you mostly did sitcoms.
Mostly sitcoms, but then I was always doing drama in Chicago. I did a lot of theater in Chicago, and I would, do dramas there. So when I came out to LA, my agents were like, "Oh, no, we want you to audition for sitcoms because back then I had hair and I was younger."
A drama got you out here from
Chicago.
I
was recurring on ER, and that's what they actually paid for me to come out here because I had to do more episodes. And I never went back to Chicago.
Wow. They I know, those days are gone.